Namaste children. I think you all are enjoying your holidays. I hope you all are safe at home. Not only enjoyment, we have to spend our time wisely also. In this concept, our school has started online classes. By this way, we all gathered here today. This is our first session of online class. In this session, we will learn about computer hardware and its classification. Computer hardware classified into internal hardware and external hardware. Do you know what is hardware? Yes, you are very clever. You know hardware. The hardware is nothing but physical parts of the computer. So whenever we talk about hardware, we will talk about software too. So what is hardware and software? Can you tell me? Yes. As you know earlier, software is nothing but a collection of the instructions, a program. Okay. As I said earlier, hardware is a physical part of the computer. These are the two major components of computer. Now you tell me, what are the two major components of computer? Yes, it is hardware and software. Software is a set of programs that performs the operation of the computer. It forces the hardware to do some work. Without the software, only hardware alone cannot be perform any task. Without the hardware, software cannot perform any task. So no computer without hardware or software. So if there is no software, no use of computer. Computer is nothing. As well as hardware also plays important role on the computer. So software and hardware, both the components are very important. So hardware, what is hardware? The physical parts of a computer. One more time you tell me, what is a software? Set of programs that performs the operation of the computer. Do you think the computer performs our task very well? As soon as possible, it gives the result on the screen. Do you know how it is possible? Yes. At the back of the computer, software only forces it to do the task. In this lesson, we will learn about hardware. Again, I recall, the physical parts of a computer are called hardware. You can see and touch all hardware parts. Hardware can be further classified as input device, processing device, and output device. We will take a short glance about input device. Input device is nothing but a device which is used to give input to the computer to perform our task. They are called as input device. See, with the help of keyboard only we are typing all the data to the computer, right? With the help of mouse only we are pointing on the screen, isn't it? So, both the devices are helpful to give input or data to the computer. Through this device only we feed the data into the computer. So they are called as input device. The next classification is processing. The next one is processing device, which performs all the operations. That is called as processing device. Exactly, it is CPU. CPU only called as processing device. And the last one is output device, which gives the results after performing the task, after the operation. That is called as output device. Usually we will see the result on the monitor. After performing the operations, we will see the result on the monitor. Sometimes we need to take the result on the paper also as a printouts. So these two devices called as output device. So one more time you recall the point. The physical parts of your computer are called hardware. You can see and touch all hardware parts that can be classified as input device, which is used to insert the data to the computer. Without the input, the computer cannot perform the operation. Okay, so if you want to perform any operation, you have to give some inputs also. Second one is processing. The input is received by the processing device and it performs the task. It performs the operation. And final one is output device. After performing the operation, the result goes to the output device. There only we can get the result. On the monitor we can see the result, as well as on the paper also we can get with the help of printer. Okay. Now the hardware classified into two. Further it is classified into two. One is internal hardware and external hardware. What is internal hardware and what is external hardware? See, all are the physical parts of the computer. That is input device, processing unit, as well as the output device. All are the parts of the computer. That is physical parts of the computer. They are hardware, which is visible outside the computer case, is called as external device. Which is fixed inside the computer case is called as internal hardware. Okay children, do you understand what is internal hardware, what is external hardware? Which is fixed inside the computer case, that is CPU, is called internal hardware, and which is visible outside of the computer case is called external hardware. Can you list out some internal hardware and external hardware? Yes. First we will discuss about external hardware. So just now we have a glance about the input, output and processing. See here, this input device and output devices are visible outside of the computer, right? Outside the CPU case. Okay, outside the CPU box. So these are the external hardware. And what is internal hardware, which is fixed inside the computer? Now you listen this. Now you look at this picture. In this picture, it shows some hardware. Some hardware parts like a CPU, that is processor, RAM, motherboard, hard disk, CD drive and SMPS. These are the hardware fixed inside the computer case. So these are internal hardware. Generally the hardware parts, some hardware parts like a keyboard, mouse, monitor, printer, speakers are visible outside the CPU box. they are called as external hardware, and this is not visible outside the box, which is these are visible inside the box. So these hardware parts are called as internal hardware. Okay, can you recall the points? What is external hardware? Yes, exactly. Come on, repeat it. The hardware parts which are visible outside the computer box are called as external hardware. The hardware parts which are fixed inside the computer box is called internal hardware. See this note. External hardware, physical parts that are outside the computer case. Example, keyboard, mouse, monitor, printer, speakers and scanner. These are the examples of the external hardware. Isn't it? You have seen the keyboard, mouse, monitor, printer, speakers, everything with the computer. But you cannot see these internal parts as easy as possible, right? It is fixed inside the computer case, that is CPU case. So when we open the case, we can see all these parts. Otherwise we cannot see that. So these are internal hardware. Look at this page. I show you some examples, whatever I explained to you earlier, okay, in the previous slides, that I want to show you again. This is monitor. It is a screen that displays results and it is a television like device. It works as per instruction of CPU. The next one is mouse. Using this mouse we can point on the screen. To point out any icon on the screen, we can use the mouse. So this is one of the input device. What kind of the device this monitor? Yes, this monitor is output device because it shows the result, okay, on the screen. So after performing the operation, we can see the results on the monitor. So it gives the result to us. So it is output device. The next one is printer. It is a device that prints the results which is generated by the computer. It prints the result on the paper. A printer prints the results as text or graphics or images form. The next one is scanner. Scanner also one of the input device. It is a device that scans image or document and converts them into digital form. A computer can understand only the data which is in the digital form. That you know very well, isn't it? So the scanner reads the image or any document and it converts them into digital form. Then it gives the digital format to the computer. Then the computer can read the digital form. The next one is speaker. Yes, you know this speaker very well because you all are enjoying with the speaker only every day. With the speakers, you can hear the output generated by computer in sound form. With the help of the speaker only you can hear the music, hear songs from your computer. Next one, microphone. This is a device that allows us to give data and instruction through our voice. So generally the microphone converts our voice into digital form. As I said earlier, computer can understand only the digital form's data. If the data is given as a digital form, then the computer can understand. So the microphone is converting the sound, that is our voice, into digital form. Then the computer can understand it. So we can instruct the computer through this. With the help of this device, through our voice, we can instruct the computer through our voice with the help of this device. The next one is pen drive. It is a small stick-like device. It is a small storage device, but it can store large amount of data. So it can store the data, program, audio, video and images, etc. A pen drive connects to a computer through USB port. So it is a small device, but it can store a large amount of data. The last but not least, that is modem. Yes, it is a device used for connecting your computer to your network. It plays a vital role on the network. Without the modem, we cannot enjoy with the network. What is the role of the modem? See here. Modem does two things. See, this modem converting digital data into analog form. That data only can travel over a telephone line. This process is called a modulation of data, that is converting digital data into analog data. A conversion of digital forms into analog form is called as modulation. The reverse process of modulation is called a demodulation. Now we come back to the word modem. Modem word is created from modulator and demodulator. You take the first two letters and join together, we will get the word modem. Modulator, MO, and demodulator, DEM. Join together, yes, we are getting the word as modem. So modem plays vital role and it does two things, that is modulation and demodulation. So converting of digital data into the analog forms is called as modulation. That signals only can travel over a telephone line. And the reverse process of modulation, that is converting analog form data into digital form again, that is called a demodulation, because computer can understand only the digital forms data. Okay, if the data are in digital form, then only the computer can understand. It cannot be understand any other format. Okay, so the analog forms again to be converted into digital form. So this process is called as demodulation. Okay, so convert data into the form that can travel over a telephone line is modulation. The reverse process of modulation is demodulation. Okay. So these are the important external hardware. One more time you recall: monitor, mouse, printer, scanner, speaker, microphone, pen drive and modem. Yes children, we go to another side, that is most common external devices. See, what are the external devices you learned so far? Yes, you learned so far many devices, right? Can you recall the devices whatever you learned? Monitor, keyboard, mouse, pen drive, microphone, speakers, modem, printer and scanner. These are most commonly used external devices. Can you say these devices are input devices, output devices? Yes. Both the devices are mingled here. Monitor is an output device, keyboard and mouse is an input device, pen drive, storage device and speaker, microphone is an input device, speakers output device and modem also, printer is an output device. Generally these external devices we are using with the computer. Okay, we will have a short recap. I want to show all the slides once again. See, hardware and software. As you know earlier, these are the two major components of computer. The software is set of program that performs the operation of the computer. Without the software, computer cannot perform our task. Hardware is a physical part of the computer. Without the hardware, the computer cannot be performed. Computer is nothing. No computer without this hardware and software. So these are the physical parts of the computer. Generally, the physical parts of the computers are classified into input, output and the processing device. But basic classification of the hardware is external hardware and internal hardware. Internal hardware is a hardware or a physical part which is fixed inside the computer case, that is CPU box. When we open the CPU box, we can see all these parts. We cannot see these parts as much as easy. Okay. So external hardware is the part of the computer which is outside the computer case. So whichever you can see easily. You can see the monitor, you can see the keyboard, you can see the mouse without any effort. You need not to open this CPU box. You need not to open the computer case. Without opening that, you can see all these hardware parts. So these are called as external hardware. And here, this page also gives some examples of the external parts. Listen children, one more point you have to note down here, that is Peripheral devices. External hardware devices are also called peripheral devices, which are visible outside the computer case. Physical part of the computer. These are called as peripheral devices. Can you give any examples for the peripheral devices? Yes. The parts whatever you can see outside of the computer box, computer case, CPU case. Yes, exactly. That is monitor, keyboard, mouse. These are the peripheral devices. Okay, children. This is a last session exercise. So here are some questions given. You have to find out the answer for that. What is the hardware? Can you recall the point? Yes. Physical parts of the computer are called as hardware. The second one is, what are the classification of hardware? Generally the hardware classified into two, that is internal hardware and external hardware. Another classification also I explained, that is input device, output device and processing unit, everything. But basically the hardwares are two type, that is internal hardware and another one is external hardware. Okay. Now the third one, draw a mind map of external hardware devices. Yes, you can draw a mind map using all the parts. What are the parts you know as external hardware? Is whatever you can see outside the computer box, CPU case. Can you list out? Yes, you can see monitor, you can see printer, you can see scanner, you can see keyboard, mouse, microphone, pen drive, isn't it? Yes. These are all comes under external hardware. So you can draw a mind map using those devices. Okay. What are peripheral devices? Just now I explained this. Okay. The peripheral device is nothing but a hardware device which is visible. Okay, external. That is called as peripheral device. Okay, children. I hope you all enjoyed this session and you understand this session very well. You read all these questions, prepare these answers. We will meet in the next session. In next session, we will learn about some internal hardware as well as some exercise also. Okay. Thank you, children.